You know that she's not suffering from mental health issues associated with claustrophobia and so on. She's making jokes, making fun of them on purpose to hurt them. Why would she do that? Coach Greg, in today's video, you're not going to believe it. A fat woman gets kicked off of a plane for fat shaming two other passengers. And so picture this, you're on a flight and to either side of you is somebody who's morbidly obese. And so three people squishing together with not very much room. Clearly not comfortable. No one wants this. But also, no one wants to hurt anyone else's feelings. We all know that planes, they squeeze you in there, there's not a lot of room. And so if two people are 300 plus pounds on either side of you, then obviously you're going to be squished in. There's not a lot of room. It's not comfortable. And we get that. We sympathize for you. But to sit on the plane and complain outwardly when both people are sitting there right next to you, listening to you, as you're sitting there making fun of them, putting them down, that is not okay. And to make matters worse, the person who's doing it is also obese. The person who's fat shaming is in fact fat.
I don't know how I'm going to do this the next 4 hours. It's just impossible because they're squishing me.
It happened January 2nd on a United Airlines flight from Las Vegas to Newark.
Imagine she's on her phone. I don't know how I'm going to make it. The people on my left and right, they're squishing me. They're just so freaking fat. I have no room. She's not telling perhaps her boyfriend, partner, friend, hey, these people are really overweight. It's uncomfortable. She's literally yelling it loud enough for both of them to hear it. And I expect she's doing this on purpose.
The unidentified woman openly fat shaming the passengers sitting on either side of her.
Now listen, let's go to the opposite extreme. Perhaps the person in the center has some kind of a phobia. Perhaps she suffers from claustrophobia. She just is uncomfortable being next to other people. I can understand that some people have mental health issues and they have a very difficult time dealing with other people. And so if they're very close together, crammed in and perhaps squishing her a little, it's perhaps triggering her. But listen, even if that's the case, and I don't think it is, it's not okay to fat shame the people on your left and the people on your right. She easily could have gotten up, walked out to the flight attendants and said, hey, I don't have any room. I'm uncomfortable. I'm claustrophobic. I'm going to perhaps have a panic attack. Is there another seat in the plane that I can sit in because I can't handle it? It's simply making me so uncomfortable that I can't deal with it. It's an emergency. I need some help. But you don't yell on your phone and fat shame the people on either side. And you would think, considering the fact that she is also a plus-size woman, she's not lean, she's not skinny, that she would understand what it's like to be made fun of.
And then cruelly joking.
But at least they'll keep me warm.
And so you know she doesn't have some kind of a phobia. You know that she's not suffering from mental health issues associated with claustrophobia and so on. She's making jokes, making fun of them on purpose to hurt them. Why would she do that?
Norma Rogers of Plainfield, New Jersey, a registered nurse, was one of the passengers sitting next to the woman and recorded the rude and inappropriate comments on her cell phone.
And so think of this. The girl on the left, she's obese, she's a nurse, she's recording. She's recording the entire thing, and yet she still says all of this.
And then later posted it on Facebook, which has since been viewed more than 2 million times.
This kind of thing, when it's not staged, to see that people actually act like this in the real world, for most people, it's very shocking. It's appalling. And so, of course, it's getting thousands of comments, people talking about it. And to me, this is embarrassing. Imagine being that person. And so please, don't fat shame people, especially when they're right next to you, especially when you're also fat yourself.
Then Rogers says things began to escalate, the verbal remarks about her weight becoming more and more personal.
I eat salad, okay?
And so imagine, it's not done there. She gets worse. She starts throwing in their face, look, I eat salads. Why are you so fat? I eat salads. Imagine, she's sitting in their mill, she's clearly overweight, and she's going on about what she eats.
Excuse me, can you find her another seat? Because I will not be verbally abused by this or anybody else.
Why did the woman in the middle not just ask for this earlier? Why did she have to bother these two individuals who were just sitting on a flight, minding their own business, to the point where she has to speak up where she's had enough? I mean, what did this woman expect them to do? Just sit there quietly and not say anything? Did she not think they'd eventually speak up and be sick of the abuse that she was giving them?
Flight attendants attempted to find the woman another seat, while stunned passengers on the plane admonished her for her behavior.
And so imagine she gets up off the plane. You can clearly see she's not a small woman. I eat salads, everyone. I eat salads. Why are they moving me?
I eat salad.
You're in such splendid shape that you should verbally abuse everyone because you eat salads.
Why don't you sit in between those two big pigs?
Well, did you know that pigs only have on average 18% body fat? That they're in fact leaner than the average American? The average American male, 28% body fat. The average American female, 40% body fat. Both of which are obese. And so when you say to somebody, you're a pig, do you know that pigs eat very healthy? You used to own a pig. Pigs, they're eating vegetables, salads. They're actually eating very healthy. And so although they're large and they look very fat, for the most part, pigs, they eat healthy.
Conflict resolution experts say the woman in the middle made a bad choice and should have handled it differently.
And so, yeah, conflict resolution experts, they say, the girl in the middle who was complaining and going on, she made a poor decision. Really, do we really need conflict resolution experts to say this was a poor decision?
We're fat girls. Of course we take up space. Sorry, not sorry.
Hey, we're fat girls. When I go to... What's this Weird Al stuff? We're fat, you know it. Ham on, whole wheat, all right. Doom, doom, doom. You know I'm fat, you know it. Ham on, whole wheat, all right. Your butt is wide and mine is too. Just watch your mouth or I'll sit on you. The word is out, better treat me right. Cause I'm the king of cellulite. Ham on, whole wheat. All right. The pavement cracks when I fall down. I've got more shins than Chinatown. The pavement cracks when I fall down. I've got more chins than Chinatown. Well, I've never used a phone booth and I've never seen my toes. When I'm going to the movies, I take up 7 rows because I'm fat. I'm fat. When I walk out to get my mail, it registers on the Richter scale. Now, when I'm at the beach, I'm a lucky man. I'm the only one who gets a 10. If I had one more pie, a la mode, I'm gonna need my own zip code. Ham on, whole wheat, all right. And of course, if you're interested in any supplements, for example, G-Test, G-Shred, GO2 Max, all these supplements can in fact make a difference. There are so many supplements on my website. If you're interested, don't forget code Greg, 10% off. And of course, you know about my freaking cookbook, the Circle Diet Book, training book, coaching plans by me and my team. You can get all that on my website. Don't hesitate to go and look it up. Look for the specials. Also, giving away a free diet and training program. It's up to 50 pages in length. You want to head over to my website, have almost 300,000 newsletter subscribers. So please become a newsletter subscriber. Ending it here. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like the video if you liked it, watch one of those 2 bloops, and until next time, I am out.